Oh, child. Okay. What's going on, y'all? I just came back from the gymnasium. Anyway, and I'm sweating like I'm going to the electric chair. Wait a minute. I got to think. Okay. Got to make sure I took care of business. Okay, so we got rain 2 days ago. And I kind of wanted to show y'all the trials and the tribulations. Trials and tribulations. So, these my sweet potatoes. It really ain't too much issue with these. I've been eating it don't look like it. But yeah, Fee. Okay, talk to the people. Don't just sneak up. You be in grown folk business sometimes too much. Anyway, I have been harvesting the leaves. If you don't know, let me tell you something. Don't let your sweet potatoes be growing and you ain't getting nothing out of them. Be harvesting the leaves. And a lot of time when you harvest the leaves, it'll make them grow faster. Because if you harvest enough leaves, the plant be like, "Ooh, I don't have enough leaves for photosynthesis. Let me make some more leaves." Because I'm going to tell you right now, and I said this before in an old video. And these people keep playing these games. They had these sweet potato plants with 2 or 3 leaves on them. Look, I'm not trying to shame nobody. You ain't got no sweet potatoes up under the ground. It takes a lot of photosynthesis. And I mean a lot. Hey, Pissy Chrissy, what's going on? It takes a lot of photosynthesis to make those potatoes. So please don't think that you're going to have a whole bunch of potatoes. Because I'm going to be honest, we're going to see what I got up under here. But if you want to kind of see, look at my old sweet potato harvest. And sometimes I don't be having, yes, because you're trying to stop me from walking. Sometimes I don't even be having a ton of potatoes up under there. And I have all this. I've never seen one person harvest sweet potatoes and get a good harvest. And they have 2 little bitty puny vines with 4 leaves on it. But the weather, y'all. So I got back here after rain. The very next day, I'm not playing with these bugs. Got out here and sprayed. This is looking wilted just because it's running from the sun. Let me say this again. I've said this in a previous video. We're going to say it again. When y'all see this like this, wilting, don't always be alarmed. If you know that you've watered and you know that your soil is moist, don't always be alarmed, because plants will do this as a defense to kind of, you know, die back from the sun a little bit. But they'll perk right back up. It's a defense mechanism. They do it. Greens will do it especially, because really they prefer weather even cooler than this, but they will grow in any kind of weather. Same thing. This particular pepper wilts on me a lot faster than those. See how those look all pretty, and this one don't. I won't lie, the soil is better back there than it is up here, but it is what it is. I've been checking on my watermelons. I got some new ones. That one's new, and that one right in there is new. I probably have some more new ones that I don't know about. That looks new. I don't remember that one. And then I got 2 of them way out there. I don't remember those. I really don't. It don't look like it. I'm not going to go through and count, but I think I counted 20 plus. It may have been 22, 23 melons. The cooling off of the weather and the rain. Let me show you what it did to my goji berry. And I got to be careful. Y'all don't know goji berries do get spikes on them. But can y'all see all those beautiful flowers? And I try to keep the flowers out this way. Goji berries are very, very productive. Once they start making, and they actually prefer the cooler weather, they will survive in warmer weather, but they prefer cooler weather. And I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all see all those little, it's finna be a whole lot of them. The bloom right there. I'm trying to keep this stuff kind of forward to where it's in the sun. But yeah, y'all, since it cooled off, my goji berry decided it wanted to act like it had some sense. It put on growth and flowers. So y'all see that? All of them be goji berries too. This is where I planted ground cherries. The one I planted died for some reason. These came back. And y'all see, they are making ground cherries. And then I had one that I threw over here that I thought was gonna never come up. Look at that. I just threw the whole berry down. Y'all see all those? I must have threw 2 berries down and then this one came up. But those are just now starting to make. Look at them sitting up here just as proud. Hey! Tell the people hello. But anyway. This is my okra. It ain't looking too good. But let me show you. This is what I'm most displeased about. The weather. So this is, like I told you, it's planted in clay. It rained. We got 2, 3, 4 days of rain in a row when we wasn't even supposed to get rain. And this ground did not get a chance to dry out. And Roselle does not like, don't like wet feet. So I only got this one looking like something. I hope them hang on. I'm not going to water at all. I'm hoping that the sun will dry the ground up good. And maybe they'll hold on. I'm pretty sure. I think that one's trying to make it. This one, I'm almost certain that one's probably dead. These 2 may try to hold on. If you see them still trying to put on growth and still trying to do a little something, they may hold on. We'll see. So that's some of the challenges of a little too much rain and water, ground that don't dry out fast enough. Y'all look at this. Can y'all just see all the pods that's on that one? Look at all the pods on there. And all those pods, that's apparently where the sesame seed's gonna be, because I've been watching. Once the flowers get pollinated, this white pod, well, pinkish, purplish white, falls off. And then it's replaced by these little pods. And as the pods grow, they get bigger. They're kind of fairy-like. I have noticed as well. Oh, look at the little lizard. Hey, bud. Let me show y'all something. Y'all see this? This ain't nothing but a little jungle for lizards. It's so cute. Anyway, I have noticed these things seem like they're going to be very productive. Now, y'all keep in mind how I planted these. For those of y'all who think I'm joking, I went against every gardening rule. I did not thin this. You saw how it came up. Didn't thin it. Look here. That's a garden pest. That sucker he eats stuff. He eats certain stuff. He don't eat everything, but he eats certain stuff and eats some stuff to the ground. But anyway, I did not thin this. I didn't fertilize it. I mean, other than, you know, normally when I fertilize everything else. I went over my fertilization schedule. I let it thin itself. I kind of just let it thin for itself, y'all. And I can tell you now, I got a feeling. When you get a seed pack of sesame seeds, I got a feeling they may give you the seed content of 1 or 2 of these pods. And I'm going to show you. Ooh, the mosquitoes. Did y'all see that mosquito? I'm going to show y'all when I harvest this, how many seeds I get out of there. Because like I said, never grown it before. Don't know what it's going to do. My mini San Marzanos are blooming like crazy. Hopefully now that it's cool out to the 80s, the fruit will set. Your tomatoes won't set fruit when it's hot, y'all. So just be aware of that. I did see a flower on these peppers yesterday, but let me show y'all some. Them Scotch bonnets, baby. I mean, and it's peppers and flowers and peppers, and that's just one branch. Look, you can see flower, and you lift up. And you wait till this pepper's dangling off of there. This is going to be on. And I saw this. These are my, here we go. Make sure they get pollinated. These are my long sweet peppers. They sell these in the store too. I know that's not the real name of them, but that's what they call them in the store. And I took the seeds right out of a pepper and sold them in the garden because those peppers taste real good. And I like the way they taste. Because I don't grow a lot of sweet peppers. I have this Brazilian Fantasy and Pippin's Honey Golden. Those are the only sweet peppers that I have. These are supposed to be Serranos, but I'm gonna be honest. And I got these. These came from M.I. Gardner. Did not buy them. They were a gift. I plucked off a pepper yesterday, and I let somebody else taste it. I didn't taste it. It didn't look like Serranos. I know what Serranos look like. Did not look like Serranos. But you can see how tall these peppers are. They're every bit of 4 feet tall. These over here have gone to blooming. I know it's probably hard to see the blooms, but these have gone to blooming. These still really aren't blooming. They got the little things on them, but they're still little. They haven't opened up. They haven't started opening up yet. Those are those little Charapitas or whatever. It's a little bit of orange. It's hot as fire though. It's a little bit of orange pepper. And then look at this, y'all. See, can I show y'all? Can y'all see the edges of that flower? It's purple. Ain't that the pretty? Y'all know what this is. This is them fish peppers. Look at how pretty. Look at the variegation in the leaves. In case y'all haven't seen this fish pepper. One of the prettiest peppers ever. I have no idea why people stopped growing them. And as far as a spicy pepper that has good flavor, that fish pepper. Now let me say this now. If you're not into hot peppers, or if you're more into a jalapeno peppers, I'm going to be honest and tell y'all, jalapenos have taste, but not really to me. Scotch bonnets have good taste to them. They hot now. Especially the closer you get to them seeds, they hot. But they have good flavor to them. These peppers here, the Criolla Sellers, they have a good taste. They have kind of a fruity, kind of tropical taste like the Scotch bonnets, but they're hot as well. It's the same with the fish peppers. If you find you don't really like the taste of those fish peppers, cook with them. You may not like them raw. If you like really crisp, if you mow into jalapenos. I mean, jalapenos have taste, but it's different. Once you wrap your mouth around a Scotch bonnet, it's just different. Or once you eat one of these Criolla Sellers, you'll see how little they are. But this is my most productive pepper. I think I pulled 20 or 30 peppers off of there yesterday, and this is actually a small one. They actually get much bigger than this, but they have kind of a sweet tropical hot flavor. Same with those fish peppers, same with the Scotch bonnets. These are Brazilian Fantasies, I think. I'm gonna wait until they really start making before I make that judgment call on what they are. But I'm almost positive, because Brazilian Fantasy gives you such a big, tall, pretty plant. It really gives you a pepper tree. Like when you hear people in the island say pepper tree, they're not lying. This sucker give you a pepper tree. That sucker's 4.5 feet tall. And that's growing out of the top of that bed. Fish peppers stay little. They don't get very big. But these always, and look at all the branching. It's just a beautiful pepper. Beautiful. And then this branch, that's off the same plant. So it gives you a nice big, and that's another thing, y'all. If you think you can't, and I'm finna go in because these mosquitoes done got so bad. If you think you can't grow a whole bunch of peppers and all of them look healthy, think again. So, you know, for those that see how you don't see no ground, that's the way I like it. See a little bit of ground. Oop, no more ground. Ground disappears. I don't like seeing no dirt. Like this right here, this about to run me ragged. See over there, that's where I like how it looks. See, you can't even hardly see the tires. Look at that. Look at this. Full aphids. Full aphids. I don't care. It's not going to ruin those peas. Child, I wash them aphids off of them peas, and when they get ready, pick them. But, y'all, that's all I wanted to come out here and show y'all. Oh, no. I got one more thing to show y'all. Let me go back here in the back, and I'm testing fate going back here in the back because the mosquitoes even worse back here. Because this is where my neighbor keep all that water in his yard. Woo! It's almost like I don't know, do you get paid to breed mosquitoes? And I just don't know about it. I don't even know. But anyway, I'm gonna go back here. Look at my poke. To me, this is money. Money. That's money there. Always, when I have too many poke seeds, I always sell them. People always want them. I make good money on those. More money, that's more poke. All right, let me see here. I don't know what happened. These tomatoes that I was complaining about, these Marians, grew a foot or two. Look at this, out of the top of the cage. It grew like a foot or more, and ever since it rained. Don't know why it did that. These two, they grew a foot since it rained. This started putting on cucumbers again. It's just crazy. The bananas, I got a new leaf unrolling there too. I really need to water those bananas. They're looking a little dry. Bananas like a lot of water, a lot of food. Man, what is this? It's wavy. I don't know what that is. Used to be a tree there. I don't know. That must have been at the base of the tree. Anyway, my sweet potatoes and all of this is back here. So see back here, I don't anticipate really getting no sweet potatoes out of this. I really don't. One or two. See how this, I mean, now this looks okay. See how it's grown all back there? This one I may get something out of. And over here, show y'all. Lift this up. Look at those beautiful aerial potatoes. Y'all see them? Nature 9, they got your name on them. If anybody's gonna want to grow these true yams, and yes, they make the yam, the tuber in the ground, they sure do. So if anybody's gonna want some of those, let me know, because that's what I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you those aerial tubers. I still have not cut this lamb's quarter back. That lamb's quarter is 6 foot tall. It's taller than me now. My strawberries that Angela gave me is still doing good. Everything's pretty much doing good. My figs and stuff, they put on quite a bit of new growth. They really had just about dropped all their leaves, and then they came back. The guava cheese are all a good 3 feet tall. The guava, this is a guava here. That's what I'm really keeping my eye on. I'm probably gonna have to dig that guava up. Those figs out there are still doing good. These guava cheese are doing good. I wish they would fruit this year, but I know those guava cheese are not big enough. If you're wondering what a guava cheese is, it's a Mexican tamarind. So it looks a lot like the tamarind that you can get in a store, the regular tamarind, except it's smaller and it's sweeter. So they say it tastes kind of like a Granny Smith apple, because if you've had regular tamarind, it's pretty sour. But the Mexican one is sweeter and a little smaller, but it's the same thing. You kind of get the pulp off of the seed. You eat that sweet kind of pulpy flesh off the seed. You open the pod up and get those little seeds out. So this is back here where I put those contraptions. You see they got water in them from the rain. I haven't added any more water. They all look pretty good back here, so that's that. I still have not been watering my citrus, and y'all see they look pretty good. And that is a pot in a pot. I need to separate those, but I'm probably gonna separate them in the cooler months. Look at the papayas. Look at the papayas. Now I started some stuff. I started some callaloo. I started some brassicas. And these are gonna be my little plants. And y'all see they done sprouted. I just started them. When did I start them? 3 days ago or so. So, you know, that kind of stuff comes up quick, and that's gonna end up being my stuff that I experiment with in those grow bags, because I specifically wanted to do things that I didn't care if I accidentally lost them due to the grow bags. Because like I told you, I've never extensively grown in grow bags, and I'm gonna try to do that to show y'all how it turned out over the winter and into the spring and summer. So Yeah, y'all. That's pretty much everything out here. Fruit trees have already done their thug thizzle or whatever they're gonna do. This persimmon that's bagged still hasn't turned, so wait on. It takes the food use a while. I still have these. I just dumped that out, but I probably need to water those soon. They did put on a little new growth, but yeah, y'all, that's pretty much what I got going on out here. So y'all be mindful of your plants and what weather, because like I said, I ended up losing some stuff. And now that I know that, I think I have a better area of where to plant them, but maybe I won't lose them again, because I don't really like losing this stuff. Why it seem like this? I'm gonna have to go on that backside and see is there some over there. But yeah, y'all, so till next time, see you guys later.